welcome to my show on Black Swan. I'm Tyrone Rubin, and I'm going to discuss a little bit about a film I'm extremely excited about. It's Darren Aronofsky's film called Black Swan, and it should be due out this year. Darren Aronofsky is currently editing the film. I looked on his blog, and it showed him in the editing suite. This film looks extremely interesting. Darren Aronofsky, who directed Pi, Requiem for a Dream, The Fountain, and most recently the Oscar-nominated film The Wrestler, is obviously doing this film next, Black Swan. The film is said to be a supernatural thriller set in the world of the New York City Ballet, and Black Swan centers around a veteran ballerina played by Natalie Portman, who finds herself locked in a competitive situation with a rival dancer played by Mila Kunis, where the stakes and the twists increase as the dancers approach a huge performance. The thing is, it's unclear whether Natalie Portman's rival is a supernatural apparition, whether she's real, or if she's a protagonist, or whether she's having delusions. The reason why the film's called The Black Swan is because the famous ballet that they're doing is Swan Lake. It's written by Darren Aronofsky, and I think that he tackled the wrestling world so intelligently that I'm sure he'll do the exact same with ballet. And it's just, for me, such a dream come true to see such a great filmmaker tackling the subject matter, which I love so much. In terms of ballet, the film has some of the greatest ballet talents behind it. It's got New York City ballet principal Benjamin Millepied choreographing it, and he's even performing in some of the film's dance sequences. It's got American ballet theatre soloist Sarah Lane and Maria Riccetto, who dance doubles for Natalie Portman and Mila Kunis. Georgina Parkinson, a ballet mistress from the American Ballet Theatre, coached Portman and Kunis. The thing I know about Natalie Portman, which she displayed a little bit in Garden State, is she loves to dance. So it's going to be great to see these actors and this director tackling the ballet world. The film, compared to Aronofsky's previous film, The Wrestler, has almost double that budget. The Wrestler's budget was $6 million, but had an international gross of around $45 million, and obviously made loads more in DVD sales and television, and with the Oscar nomination, the film had huge buzz around it. This film's got a $12 million budget, which is double that budget of The Wrestler, obviously going into the ballet numbers and a little bit of a bigger production than The Wrestler. But Aronofsky works so amazingly with small budgets. I think the budget for Requiem for a Dream was $1.5 million, and it became a huge cult classic. And his first film was Pi, which cost absolutely nothing to make, and it was an amazing film. Aronofsky's obsessed with music. He's got his composer, which he's worked with, Clint Mansell, who did the music for his past films, to compose this film. And Mansell said he's building the score using elements from Swan Lake. So it's going to be great to see them do a take. I don't know if some of you remember the Requiem for a Dream soundtrack. Natalie Portman, who plays the lead, said that she was trying to find roles that demand more of an adult, mature nature. Because she says you get stuck as an actress, considering she's quite small, she said, in very cute type roles. And if you look at what Aronofsky did for Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler, where he gave him this hard, edgy, gritty, urban feel to his character set in New York, this film will be great for Natalie Portman in terms of rising her up in this adult, gritty role. Mila Kunis plays Lily. Kunis said that her character is very loose. She's not as technically good as Natalie Portman, but she has more passion. And there's huge differences between their character psyches. And she said it's a battle of yin and yang, which I thought was a great quote. Kristina Anapau plays Jelena. Winona Ryder plays Beth, who's Nina, Natalie Portman's friend. Vincent Cassel, who I think is an amazing actor, is Yevna. He's the director of the stage production, so it's going to be great to see him in that role. Barbara Hershey as Nina's mother. The cinematographer is Matthew Liberty, who shot Aronofsky's Pie, Requiem for a Dream, The Fountain. He's shooting this. He shot a couple of Spike Lee films like She Hate Me, Inside Man. He's shooting Inside Man 2. He also shot Iron Man 2, and Cowboys and Aliens for Jon Favreau. I'm very excited about this film because I thought the character study that Aronofsky did in The Wrestler, if he can apply it to the ballerinas in the world of ballet, it can just spur on such a huge interest. Not that there isn't for ballet, but it can take it in a very interesting direction. So I'm excited about Black Swan, the new Darren Aronofsky film, which I hope is going to be out this year. Thank you very much. Bye.